600 people vanished. No bodies, no struggle, no trace, just gone. Imagine walking into a town, expecting to hear the sounds of life, chatter, laughter, footsteps. But instead, you're met with absolute silence. Doors left open, food still warm on the tables. Even the animals, missing. And then, on an old chalkboard, you find a single message. There is no salvation. This is not a horror story. This is a real-life mystery that has puzzled historians and investigators for decades. The year was 1945. The place, Hoer Verde, a small Brazilian village that ceased to exist overnight. What really happened here? And why has no trace of its people ever been found? In the heart of Brazil, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering trees, lay the village of Hoer Verde. It was a typical South American community, filled with the warmth of family, the rhythm of daily life, and the innocence of an untroubled existence. For generations, the people of Hoer Verde lived in harmony with nature, their lives a simple melody of work, faith, and community. Then, in the year 1945, everything changed. It was April when a group of soldiers stumbled upon Hoer Verde. They had been on a mission, marching through the dense foliage and winding paths of the Brazilian wilderness. But little did they know that what they were about to discover would shake them to their core and echo in their nightmares for years to come. As they entered the village, a profound silence greeted them. It was the kind of silence that seemed to have been crafted by the absence of human life. A silence so profound it was deafening. The soldiers cautiously moved forward, their eyes scanning every nook and cranny, their ears attuned to the slightest sound. What they found defies belief. The village was eerily empty. Homes stood with doors flung open, revealing interiors frozen in time. Meals lay abandoned on tables, half-eaten food growing cold. Farm animals were missing from their pens, livestock untethered, wandering freely. It was as if the inhabitants had vanished into thin air. They found nothing out of the ordinary, no signs of a struggle, no indication of where the villagers might have gone. The streets were empty, the houses were silent. Even the chirping of crickets seemed muted, as if nature itself was holding its breath in anticipation. Driven by curiosity and a touch of trepidation, the soldiers ventured deeper into the village. They came across a schoolhouse, its blackboard bearing a haunting message scrawled in chalk. There is no salvation. The stark words seemed to hang in the air, amplifying the mystery and sending chills down their spines. But salvation from what? Who or what did these people fear? Was this a cryptic warning, a desperate plea, or a terrifying prophecy? The soldiers exchanged uneasy glances. They had stumbled upon a puzzle without a box, a mystery without a beginning. What compelled an entire community to abandon their homes without a trace? Where did they go, and why? Had a calamity struck, forcing them to flee? Or was there something more sinister lurking in the shadows? The soldiers were faced with questions that had no easy answers. In the ensuing days, investigations were launched. Experts were called in, but each passing day brought more confusion than clarity. Theories abounded, each more speculative than the last. Had the villagers fallen victim to a sudden illness, a silent epidemic that swept through the town unnoticed? Or was there foul play involved, a malevolent force that extinguished life without leaving a trace? As time went on, the case grew colder, the trail of evidence thinner, until it seemed the mystery of Hoer Verde would remain unsolved, an enigma that defied logic and reason. One of the prevailing theories revolved around the notion of fear. Perhaps the villagers, driven by terror, abandoned their homes in the dead of night, fleeing to parts unknown. But if that were true, why were there no signs of a hasty departure? No luggage, no caravans, no letters, just silence. It was as if they had erased themselves from existence, leaving behind not a whisper of their whereabouts. Then there were those who spoke of a darker possibility, something that sent shivers down the spine and challenged the boundaries of human comprehension. What if an unknown, perhaps supernatural force had descended upon the village, vanishing the inhabitants without a trace? Was Hoer Verde cursed? Had the villagers been taken by otherworldly beings or lost to some inexplicable phenomenon? The very thought sent chills down one's spine, blurring the line between the rational and the realm of myth and legend. Adding fuel to this eerie conjecture were the strange occurrences that plagued the region. Locals whispered tales of unsettling events that had transpired in the area before the village's disappearance. Strange lights in the sky, unnatural mists that rolled through the hills, and whispers on the wind that carried voices from beyond the grave. Could there be something sinister lurking in the shadows, preying on the unwary and stealing them away? And then there was the cryptic message on the schoolhouse blackboard. There is no salvation. Was it a warning to those who might follow? A grim reminder of a fate worse than death? Or was it a desperate cry for help from those who had vanished, reaching out from beyond the grave to share their plight? Each piece of the puzzle seemed to lead to more questions, deepening the enigma and weaving a tapestry of suspense. Yet another theory emerged, one that delved into the realm of government secrecy and classified experiments. Could Hoer Verde have been the unfortunate site of a secret military test? A horrifying ordeal that wiped out an entire population? If true, why would the government cover up such a tragedy? And what was the purpose of the experiment in the first place? Was it a new weapon being tested? A chemical compound gone awry? Or a bizarre psychological experiment that pushed the boundaries of human endurance? The thought of a powerful entity experimenting on unsuspecting civilians sent shockwaves, raising questions about ethics, morality, and the limits of scientific exploration. If Hoer Verde had been chosen for its remoteness, perhaps the government wanted to test a new weapon or chemical compound and then erase all evidence of its deadly effects. After all, who would question the disappearance of a small, isolated village? To this day, no one has solved the mystery of Hoer Verde. No bodies, no evidence, no answers. Just an entire town, gone. The village that once bustled with life became a ghost town, a haunting reminder of the inexplicable. Over the years, several attempts have been made to unearth the truth. But each effort has been met with more confusion and unanswered questions. Is it possible that an entire community could vanish without a trace? Where did the people go, and why? Did they willingly abandon their homes, or were they taken against their will? The mystery of Hoer Verde continues to captivate and intrigue, serving as a chilling reminder of the unknown that lies at the fringes of our understanding. The people of Hoer Verde may have vanished, but their story lives on. A haunting tale that echoes through the corridors of time. It compels us to confront the unsettling reality that there are some mysteries that may never be solved, some truths that may forever elude our grasp. So, I ask you, what do you think happened? Did the villagers flee in terror from an unseen danger? Did they fall victim to a nefarious plot? Or was there something more sinister at play? Something beyond our understanding? Perhaps they stumbled upon a hidden doorway to another dimension, or were abducted by extraterrestrial beings. Maybe a supernatural curse claimed them, or a secret society spirited them away. There are no right or wrong answers, only theories. Comment your theory below and subscribe for more mysteries beyond time. Because some secrets were never meant to be uncovered.